Hi everyone, I'm Jake Gill. This is the Technophiles Newscast, and today we are talking about Boeing's new patent for a solar plane that could fly forever. So Boeing isn't the first company to join in the hunt for solar-powered things that go in the air, although their new idea is rather radical in its inception and its design. What has been described as a shaple-staped frame, so it's kind of like this. It has 9 propellers on it, and it is covered with solar paneling. Now, what makes this really interesting and unique, and what people are kind of interested and excited in about this patent, is that they lined the top wings, so these winglets that they have, with solar panels, which allows this plane to actually grab sunlight and harness energy from a much lower sun in the sky. Being able to harness energy from a sun that is lower in the sky means that Boeing's prototype could potentially fly further and longer than a lot of other planes. One of the things that they run into is that when the sunlight isn't high enough in the sky and they can't harness the energy anymore, they have to land at night. Now, if Boeing's prototype could actually harness enough energy, then they think that night flights might still be possible, which means that if this thing is at a high enough altitude and the temperature and the winds and everything are right, then it would never have to land. Now, if you were a pilot and you had to fly forever, you'd probably be a little peeved. But don't worry, Boeing's new system is completely autonomous. It would be flown from the ground, and it does not actually have a cockpit. In fact, this thing doesn't even have a tail wing or rudders or anything like that. It's just a flying wedge with 9 propellers on it that soaks up energy. So what is this thing for? Boeing thinks that we could put these in high altitude and use them as imaging and radar services. We could also hook them up to things like satellite communications, radio signals, TV signals, internet signals, other forms of communication signals, which would reduce the need for something like a satellite in geosynchronous orbit. This patent is coming from a company that already makes satellites and deals with launches and things like that, but we think that this is also its way of staking its claim into the ever-growing solar panel market. Thanks everyone. If you guys have any thoughts on this episode, be sure to let us know in the comments below, or you can tweet us at TechnopilesPod. You can also visit our website at technophilespodcast.com. We have some other amazing episodes that I think you should all check out. You can see our podcast over here where we're celebrating episode 300. It's gonna be crazy. Go check it out. We geek out for like 2 hours and talk about all these different things, and you get to learn all these backstories about TPN and what we're doing and where we've been, and it's pretty sweet. We also have a great show, Sci-Fi Science, which is hosted by Crystal Lee Malone and Patrick, and you can check out an episode that I was on where we covered Liu Xin's Santi, 3-Body Problem, which is a Hugo award-winning book that was translated originally from Chinese. Seriously, it's a great episode. Go check it out right over here. Thanks everyone for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next week. 谢谢大家，下次见. Join us next time on TPN.